Podcasting from Woodstock, Georgia, welcome to Soul Solutions, a show where we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs. I'm your host, author, and certified life coach, Terry Kozlowski. Hello, warriors! Do you feel you have the energy to set personal boundaries? Do you have the confidence to tell others no? If you need help, you can take my course, The Guide to Setting Personal Boundaries, on mastermind.com. The link is in the show notes. Take the course as an act of spontaneity. Now let's start this week's episode. Episode 105. Expand the energy in your life by adding some spontaneity. How do you feel about your life? Do you feel your energy level is good? Are you stepping outside your comfort zone regularly? Do you pursue adventurous activities and attempt new things? Or are you bored? Maybe you feel stuck in your routines instead of feeling like life is moving forward positively. Is there any spontaneity in your life? I'm not referring to being impulsive. Impulsiveness is reacting with a lack of foresight. The actions taken are ill-conceived, hastily expressed, excessively risky, or inappropriate, and the result is unfavorable outcomes. Spontaneity is considering any potential ramifications for others or yourself. You examine your schedule or your to-do list before deciding to determine if there's anything else that may need to take precedence. A spontaneous decision involves some forethought about the outcome. When you allow some spontaneity into your life, it adds variety and improves overall well-being. Why? Because the experiences are empowering and make you feel in control. They also excite you, which makes you feel alive. These feelings allow change to occur without fear. Feeling fulfilled is living an exciting life. You want to get your day started with enthusiasm and ambition, looking forward to what the day may hold: new friends, growth, knowledge, miracles, or magic. Being open to spontaneous events and giving yourself time to think about things rather than being hurried from one activity to the next can be quite good for your mental health. Benefits of spontaneity. Guess where true creativity comes from? It rises from moments of alignment with spirit, which are usually spontaneous, not planned. The more novel experiences you have, the easier it becomes to have a free association and problem solve. Feeling surprised by positive experience can actually be quite relaxing. It taps into the sense of awe and wonder and curiosity about life. It allows the egoic mind to connect with feeling trust, love, and joy. It permits your body to produce happy hormones like dopamine and serotonin, which enable you to feel the richness of life. You regain childlike feelings, use your imagination, and remember that life is fun when it's mysterious. The newfound emotions allow you to explore the world as you did as a kid, instead of doing all the things you feel you should do because you're an adult. I'm not saying you aren't to be responsibly living life, but stop expecting your life to be boring and routine. Don't move through life on autopilot. Stop reacting to what others want you to do and instead break out of the cycle of non-growth and try new things. Be adventurous. No longer deny yourself a life of spontaneity and fulfillment. Instead, become fully present in every situation and consciously make choices and take bold action based on growth, new experiences, and overall well-being. To enjoy life doesn't mean you have to plan everything. Be flexible. Allow the energy of life to take the lead and be spontaneous. Ways to live spontaneously. You must abandon mindless routines and concrete plans to be spontaneous. It essentially means letting go of all the fears that are currently preventing you from truly experiencing life. Living spontaneously entails continually foregoing convenience and comfort in favor of unpredictability and excitement. To live spontaneously, you must have a deep belief that everything is possible. You must trust the process and go with the flow of life without doubting yourself. You are consciously allowing deviations and happenstances to come into your life. Here are 10 ways to allow more spontaneity into your life. Number 1, examine your behaviors. What patterns of behaviors do you exhibit? Consider your social contacts, the places you frequent, the food you consume, the activities you do, the decisions you make, the habits and patterns you follow regularly. The goal here is to find patterns that can anticipate what you essentially do every day. If you are stuck, ask individuals who know you well how they see you and the patterns they undoubtedly find in your conduct. This will assist you in assessing your existing reality and how it's manifesting in your life. Now consider how you want to live your life so that you can alter your routine and allow for more spontaneity. Number 2, change your routine. Although you know how slipping into a fixed routine might limit your ability to have a spontaneous life, as well as the significance of asking people if you're chronically predictable or not, being self-aware of your routine is also beneficial. If you lack spontaneity, merely examining your daily actions over the last week or month can reveal repeated patterns you may be unaware of while living them. This is a foundational step toward living life with more spontaneity. Number 3, eradicate time wasters. Remove time-wasting activities such as gossip, surfing the net, scrolling through social media, mindlessly watching television, video game playing, and so on. These types of activities that are done mindlessly do not allow for spontaneity or feelings of fulfillment. These time-consuming pursuits bring short-term satisfaction but do not deliver the long-term fulfillment required to truly be happy. They deprive you of the option to live your life fully, happily, and without regrets. Number 4, leave blank spaces in your calendar. I'm a planner, but I leave unscheduled time on my calendar to allow for magic or something spontaneous to occur. See, you need to remove some barriers to allow the synchronicities and unexpected moments to arise. And when this time comes up in my calendar, ask myself, what do I want to do? And enjoy the time that I've been given. Number 5, permit yourself to alter your plans. As a planner, I get annoyed if circumstances alter my plans, but I've learned not to struggle against the flow of the universe. Instead, if something comes up, that means what I planned for that day won't occur. I believe the universe will make the most of the new situation, and anything that has a deadline will still be completed because I stayed in flow with spirit. So accept the unexpected invitation or the fleeting idea of trying something new. Number 6, follow your heart. What stops spontaneity is the over-rational egoic mind. Your routine and habits are how you keep the ego at bay because it likes the same predictable patterns to occur. It likes you to be on autopilot, but to be spontaneous means you are following your heart, listening to your gut. You know, reconnecting with your soulful self and taking bold action. When you follow your heart and not the egoic voice, you open yourself up to living passionately. Number 7, be curious. We all have a natural predisposition as kids to be interested and receptive to investigating the world. But most people lose some, if not all, of their curiosity as they age and find their place in life. To be spontaneous, you must possess the curiosity and open mind required to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. Otherwise, you carelessly continue with your daily routine, missing out on the thrills life offers. Number 8, engage with others. Consider the places where you spend a lot of time, such as the gym, grocery store, or public transportation. There are probably some folks with whom you've come in contact 100 times, maybe even exchanged a friendly nod, but have never spoken. Now is the time to speak up and get to know them. Make a spontaneous, authentic connection with those people who are familiar. Number 9, join in with adventurous people. Connecting with spontaneous and adventurous people regularly is one of the optimum ways to get into the habit of living spontaneously. Make friends with folks who are upbeat and bold. Keep in touch with them and see where life leads you. You can even join groups in your region where people get together to talk about interesting topics, go on hikes, and try new things. The more you hang out with folks like this, the more at ease you'll feel when experiencing life more spontaneously. Number 10, commit to become your authentic self. Life is supposed to be enjoyable. It's not intended to be serious or boring. However, most individuals prefer to live their lives in this manner. One of the best ways to make life more fascinating and enjoyable is to try new ways of doing things. Experiment with how you play, how you work, how you socialize, and how you do things. Through this experimentation, you'll discover more about your authentic self, those things that light you up and inspire you to move in an unexpected direction. Your authenticity thrives on living life spontaneously. Spontaneously moving forward. So to be more spontaneous means you are saying yes to life more often than you say no. Yes to trying new foods. Yes to new places. Yes to new interests. Yes to speaking to new people and proactively responding to opportunities that arise. If you continually say no to life, then you'll get stuck in the cycles that are predictable, boring, and unfulfilling. The key to being in the energies flow of life is to step into the unknown and act on your instincts, to push yourself in new directions that will lead you to continued growth and development as a person, which provides you with a deep sense of fulfillment. The goal is to expand yourself, to move outside your comfort zone. As you get more comfortable moving into the unknown, you gain confidence and trust in following your heart. Why? Because when you are spontaneous, you're not allowing the egoic mind to enumerate the fears it has concerning the actions you are taking. Instead, you should just take the plunge and deal with whatever comes your way in that moment, which is frequently not as scary as you had imagined. As you become more conscious of spontaneous opportunities, you can use them to transform your life. Do you need help reviewing your routine and eliminating time wasters? Are you looking for support to become your authentic self? Do you want a strategy to help you create an extraordinary life? If so, please reach out to me and we can put together an action plan for you to be more spontaneous and build the life of your dreams. To learn about how I became more spontaneous in my life, you can do so by reading my book, Raven Transcending Fear, available on Amazon. Or you can go to raventranscendingfear.com for more information. Thanks for listening to Soul Solutions with Terry Kozlowski. If you'd like the show and want to learn more, check out terrykozlowski.com, where you can find the links to everything we talked about in this episode. Please subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode as we overcome our fears and our limiting beliefs.